Phases of the cardiac cycle. The cardiac cycle is divided into atrial events, ventricular events. Atrial events lasting for 0.8 second are further divided into atrial systole for 0.1 second, atrial diastole for 0.7 second. Ventricular events also lasting for 0.8 second are further divided into ventricular systole for 0.3 second. Ventricular systole has three distinct phases: isovolumetric contraction phase, phase of rapid ejection, phase of slow ejection. Ventricular diastole for 0.5 second. Ventricular diastole has four phases: isovolumetric relaxation, first rapid filling phase, diastasis, second rapid filling phase. Ventricular systole begins with the closure of the atrioventricular valves. Since the AV valves are closed and the semilunar valves are not yet open, the ventricles contract as closed chambers. This is the isovolumetric contraction phase, during which there is rapid rise in ventricular pressure but no change in ventricular volume. As the ventricular pressure falls below the atrial pressure, the AV valves open. This marks the beginning of phase of ventricular filling. This is the beginning of the phase of ejection. The blood moves rapidly at first, the rapid ejection phase, followed by the slow ejection phase. Closure of the semilunar valves marks the end of the phase of ejection. Semilunar valves are closed and the AV valves are not yet open. The ventricles relax as closed chambers. This is the isovolumetric relaxation phase, during which there is rapid fall in ventricular pressure with no change in ventricular volume. As the ventricular pressure falls below the atrial pressure, the AV valves open. This marks the beginning of phase of ventricular filling. The initial filling of the ventricles is rapid. The first rapid filling phase followed by slower filling and diastasis, and finally the second rapid filling phase due to atrial systole. As the pressure in the ventricles exceeds the atrial pressures, the AV valves close and the next cardiac cycle begins.